This video is all about my defensive midfielders, my sixes. I'm gonna give you 3 supersets. Each superset has 2 drills, one with the ball and one without. You can do this all by yourself to improve your game. Part A of your first superset is with the ball, and it's gonna be L turns. You're thinking, L turns, why are we doing all these L turns? You know, you're a defensive midfielder. You're not gonna be dribbling that much. We don't want you holding the ball for that long. My point of this one is rhythm. Can you establish a rhythm, and can you keep your eyes up? That's the key. Can you still look around and establish a rhythm? It's also a good warm-up. So L turns with your head up. So eyes down to start. Once you feel comfortable, lift them up. And I would say once they're up, I'd go for 20. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go a little faster as you get more comfortable. But the key here is, again, rhythm. I'm comfortable. I don't got to look down. I'm getting a feel for the ball. I would say do 20 at a clip, and that would be, part A of your first superset. The second part of your first circuit, part B, without the ball, obviously, you're not always on the ball. Most of the time you don't have it and you're defending. So this one is all about your hips. Ideally, you wouldn't be caught flat-footed or square like this. But pretend you're attacking this way and the other team has the ball. And all of a sudden, boom, they play over the top. How fast can you drop your hip and break down? In a real game, you drop your hip and keep sprinting, but for the sake of the video, just work on your first few steps. So I'm gonna push off my right foot as that ball gets played past me, turn, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I break down. Now I'll push off my left. Go, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going half speed right now because I'm just getting a feel for it. Again, ball gets played, I gotta track back. Boom. Ball gets played, gotta track back. You can start working the arms into it. But what happens most of the time, people don't drop this hip efficiently. So if you don't drop this hip out of the way, you're gonna be forced to go around it, which is gonna kill you. Or people go backwards like this just to go forward. That's a waste of time. The ball is this way, I wanna go this way. So drop that hip, turn that body. Now I have my right foot in position where I actually can push out. So now I'll go a little bit faster. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, go. The first one's a little bit long, last 2. Go, just getting comfortable. In a real game, it would look like this, obviously, boom, and you would obviously keep going and track back. But for the sake of the drill, just work on those first few steps. Dropping the hip, putting force into the ground, and ticking off. That's part B. Sets, reps. If you're gonna go hard and you already have it down, like that would be 1, that would be 2. I would say 6 would do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, and recover. First superset is done. We're on to superset number 2, which means we're back on the ball. Now, we're gonna progress a little bit and work your feet. Again, you're not a winger, you're not a 9, you're a defensive midfielder, so don't focus on trying to be as rapid as possible. You wanna be smooth, you wanna be on balance, you wanna have the proper number of steps and just be efficient. So on this one, you need 3 cones in a line. This is how it goes, slow motion. 2 pulls, boom, boom, outside, slip the cone. Pull it to you, box back to the front, protect the ball, step over, 2 dribbles to switch sides and continue. Pull, pull, slip, pull and box forward. Someone's coming, protect it, and get out the other way. Usually you probably play out the other way. Remember, you're a 6, you're not really going to goal here. So try to imagine. Again, one more time, medium, boom, bring it to you, box forward, man's coming, boom. Switch sides, right into it, bop, bop, slip it, pull, box, protect it, boom, boom. Now let me show you just another example, a little bit quicker this time. And obviously you'd keep going. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would be a complete set on that. Part B of, circuit 2, superset 2. Again, no ball, just find some space. The first off the ball one, you were tracking straight back in a straight line. Now, let's pretend someone's dribbling at you. More realistic now, and you're more of, on an angle, forcing them to their left, and you're just here. We're gonna do a double cross step, flip into a double jockey. A cross step is exactly what it sounds like. Your feet actually cross. So here, 1, 2, say they cut back on you, flip, jockey twice, 1, 2. Then you walk back up to where you were, and you go again. 2 cross steps, 2 jockeys. So you're here, 1, 2, flip, 1, 2. So I would do the 2 cross steps under control. Why cross step, you say? Imagine I'm going against Mbappe or someone rapid, super fast with the ball. If he's dribbling, I already want to be, without committing too far, that way if he pushed the ball, I can just sprint with him and I'm already in my stride. Where if I jockey for too long, I might be a little slow. So again, it depends on the situation. But for now, we'll do a little bit of both. 2 cross steps, they flip back, boom. Now you contain and jockey twice. Other side, obviously, would look like this. Track, there he goes, jockey, boom. Last one, recover, come here, contain, flip, boom, boom, make the tackle. All right, that is your cross step to jockey. I would do, this would be 1 rep, boom, boom, bah, bah, 1 rep. Then I go the other way, that's 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6. You gotta go off field. I don't think there's one answer for everybody. If you're going hard, maybe just 4. If you need extra practice, maybe you do 6. Do what's best for you. Last superset for my 6s. Again, we're back on the ball. You see this all the time. So on this drill, the ball comes into you, you take your touch out to the left, say you don't like what you see, and boom, you crank it back and you get out the right side. But for the sake of the drill, after your Cruyff, just play the glass again and repeat. Some key points on this one. When you take this touch, you need the proper weight. Too short, you're not gonna sell it. No one's really gonna shift over. Too heavy, you're committed now and you're chasing. You need the perfect amount on that touch just to get the defense to shift. Boom, then you can crank it back and go the other way. Second thing, what part of the foot and how am I actually doing the move? When you take that touch, I don't want to see the sole right now. Nothing with the bottom, no toe turn, no L turn, we already did that. A straight Cruyff. And I want to work on planting hard on that plant foot, plant leg, which is my right, being stable, and boom, crank it back. I don't want to see you guys doing any Ronaldo chops or flipping it. The biggest difference with that is when you do hop, which is fine in a different situation, I'm not looking for that right now. When you hop, you're switching places with the ball. The ball is there, and you're here, and you're switching places, putting the ball there, and now you're here. In the Cruyff, you're kind of bringing it to you, and you're going with it. So I'm staying here, and I'm bringing it to me. That's the main difference on that one. So you got to be strong and stable to hold that position on the Cruyff. Here we go. Real life example. Again, you're a 6. We're not going 100 miles an hour. We're keeping possession. So just play it. Take your touch. It's not on. Boom. 1. Kill it. Play it. Touch. You don't like it. Boom. You can obviously go a little bit faster. Touch. Boom. Step right into it. Crank it back. But just get those reps. Obviously, you'd switch sides. I'd probably do 5 on that side and then 5 on my right, and that'll be my set. Pairing with that Cruyff, your last off the ball one, again, the first 2 were defensive, right? Dropping the hip, tracking back, cross step into a jockey, defending, containing. Now, let's work on off the ball movement when your team actually has it versus when you don't. All you need in this one, again, take the same 2 sticks or cones you were using, just add to them so you have a square. Don't stress about the size. I'm not even thinking big, small, it doesn't really matter. You're using the space, okay? So all you need is this square and you're good to go. Huge for a 6 defensive midfielder. It's positioning, obviously, spacing, body shape, awareness, hip angles. I can go on and on, right? It's a simple game, but it's hard to play simple. So on this one, pretend you're in possession, right? You got to be creative here. An amateur player probably wouldn't do this drill because they're not going to appreciate it. They're going to think it's stupid. You really got to focus and pretend and have an imagination. Again, you're training by yourself, guys. So you only could do so much. I don't have teammates playing me the ball. So just knowing that going in, have an open mind. The drill. Work on your movement. You got to kind of pretend where the ball would be. Maybe it's there, maybe it's there, maybe it's there. Maybe you have a teammate dribbling. Just think about it. You want to work on going into the square and then finding new space. But also, based off where the ball is, where are you looking? Where's your body shape? Can you see behind you? Are you blocking the field? All that stuff. And I would do 20 to 30 seconds, just, slow to fast. Work on different movements. So maybe on the first one, I'm coming in here, boom, and then I go out to the side. Boom, I didn't get it, so I keep moving. I change direction again. Again, ball's getting shifted, so I keep moving around. There goes the ball this way. Again, I'm imagining now. Now when I come in, maybe I just come, boom, right back where I came from. I'm here. Boom. Another option on this one. You can go straight through. Maybe I'm here, I don't get it, boom, so I flip and go straight through. Again, I'm talking while I'm doing this, so I'm not really doing it full speed. Maybe I walk now. You gotta pretend. Ball gets shift, have an imagination. Yeah, bounce, doesn't come, boom, shift. Scan, what can I see, what can I see? I see so many players. Pretend my teammates over there. You guys always just check like this, completely closed off to the field. So maybe all you can do now is bounce it back. Or maybe if you turn, it's gonna take you forever to turn. Come in to the ball, pretend, with a different shape sometimes. So now you can still bounce it back, but you still have the option to turn and spray it, or turn and go 1v1, or carry, or drive forward, whatever you want. That's the point of this drill. Finding space, having the correct body shape, so you have different options. Are you gonna give yourself one option, or can you have 2, 3, or 4 options? Don't think one step at a time, guys. It's chess. 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. And that's the point of this drill. I know it seems silly for some, but if you really can actually put an emphasis on it, different shape, didn't get it. Sit into the hole. Different type of stuff like that. Come in on the half turn. Boom, now I'm wide, on the back foot. You gotta pretend. I'm just creating habits, guys. I'm alone. I have no friends here, no teammates, no coaches. I have to be creative. So do those Cruyffs, bring the sticks back, put the cones down, and work on when your team's in possession, are you making yourself available? I know you're probably thinking it. Can different positions do this superset and this workout? Of course, guys. I can see, multiple positions using these drills. I just call it the 6 because I had a client before and we were working on some of these things and he played the 6. But yes, it definitely can be stretched, tweaked, changed to fit different positions. So again, you had 3 couplets, right? You had your L turns, which the point was rhythm. Rhythm, get that bounce, get a feel for the ball, eyes up. Then you went into actually tracking back, flipping the hip into a straight line and breaking down, decelerating and obviously accelerating, efficiently. Second couplet, you then went into your cone pattern. Again, bop, bop, slip, pull, box, protect the ball, dribble away. We then worked on going, more diagonal, boom, boom. Then you went into your Cruyffs. I don't like what I see, crank it back, switch the other way. Now we're in possession. Where am I moving? Reps, sets, rounds, how many, I kind of gave you an idea throughout the video of how many reps to do. In terms of rounds, you gotta go off field. If this is the main part of your workout, maybe you go through it 3, 4, 5 times. If this is just one part of your workout, you're gonna go into obviously some team stuff or some finishing, or maybe you're going into the gym, just do a couple sets of each. That's it, get a feel for it, get what you need from it, and move on. Enjoy the video, watch it a couple times, really look at the detail, because again, this stuff isn't mind-blowing, but if you focus on the detail, it will make a difference. Enjoy it, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.